Did you ever ask why you can feel the difference between a feather and a stone? Or why you can navigate your way home without thinking about it? Well, those are just a couple of the many functions of the parietal lobe, a vital part of the human brain. Tucked away in the upper back part of the cortex, the parietal lobe is responsible for a host of functions that allow us to interact with the world around us. It's a complex and fascinating piece of our biological machinery, so let's dive in and take a closer look. The parietal lobe is primarily divided into two functional regions, each with its own set of responsibilities. The first is the somatosensory cortex, located in the postcentral gyrus, just behind the central sulcus. This area is responsible for processing sensory information from all over the body. It's what allows you to feel that feather or stone, to distinguish hot from cold, and to sense pain or pleasure. The second functional region is the superior parietal lobule. It's this region that helps you understand spatial relationships and navigate your environment. Imagine reaching out to pick up a glass of water or catching a ball. These actions require an understanding of where your body is in space, and it's the superior parietal lobule that makes this possible. But the parietal lobe doesn't work alone. It communicates with other areas of the brain to integrate sensory information and create our perception of the world. For instance, it works with the frontal lobe to coordinate movements and with the temporal lobe to comprehend speech. The parietal lobe also plays a role in some aspects of language, particularly in understanding written words. Damage to the left parietal lobe can result in a condition known as Gerstmann syndrome, characterized by difficulties in writing, reading, and understanding numbers. So to summarize, the parietal lobe is a critical part of our brain, responsible for a variety of functions. It processes sensory information, helps us understand our spatial environment, and even plays a part in language comprehension. It's a complex and fascinating piece of the puzzle that makes up the human brain. But remember, the parietal lobe isn't a lone ranger. It works in concert with other parts of the brain to create the rich, complex perceptions and abilities we experience every day. So next time you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin or find your way home without a map, spare a thought for the hard-working parietal lobe. Stay tuned. It's behind more of your everyday experiences than you might think. Stay tuned in New Body.